Winston Churchill's X-Files, top-secret UFO probe revealed. Declassified documents reveal Britain's great wartime Prime Minister asked a special team of Whitehall mandarins, called the Flying Saucer Working Party, to discover the truth behind the worrying number of UFO sightings. The official report explained away the numerous observations, which included strange objects over U.S. capital Washington, D.C. picked up by several military radar. But, in a deathbed confession, Churchill's personal bodyguard accused his boss of covering up a close encounter over Britain by the RAF itself. Towards the end of World War II, RAF pilots started reporting encounters with mysterious aircraft, which they called Foo Fighters. Officials assumed they were secret German weapons, but sightings continued after the end of the war, and even increased. In fact, the Nazis really were developing bizarre aircraft that looked suspiciously like flying saucers. In July 1952, U.S. Air Force fighter jets had to be scrambled on 2 consecutive weekends after radar detected several unidentified objects flying in a restricted zone over the White House, causing public panic. In response, on July 28, 1952, Churchill sent his Secretary of State for Air Lord Churchill a memo, requesting an urgent investigation. In the note, which became known as the Churchill Memorandum, he wrote, "What does all this stuff about flying saucers amount to? What can it mean? What is the truth? Let me have a report at your convenience." Lord Churchill, a close friend and confidant of the PM, dubbed Churchill's dog, tasked the Flying Saucer Working Party with the probe. The top-secret group, set up 2 years earlier to look into UFO sightings, admitted it was impossible to rule out an aircraft of extraterrestrial origin, developed by beings unknown to us, on lines more advanced than anything we have thought of. But it said it was more likely the sightings were down to normal aircraft, balloons, birds or other natural phenomena, optical illusions, deliberate hoaxes, or psychological delusions. That appeared to put the matter to bed. Until, in 1999, the grandson of a retired RAF officer wrote to the Mod, inquiring about an incident in which Churchill allegedly banned the reporting of a UFO encounter off the east coast of England. The unnamed airman, who was Churchill's personal bodyguard, alleged an RAF reconnaissance plane was returning from a mission over occupied Europe when it was shadowed by a metallic UFO off Cumbria. The crew apparently took photographs of the object, which they said hovered noiselessly near the plane. When the close encounter was brought up with Churchill, he allegedly ordered the incident remain classified for at least half a century, and only released after a review by a future PM, in case it caused mass panic and destroy faith in God. Churchill, a committed Christian, is said to have boomed, "This event should be immediately classified since it would create mass panic among the general population and destroy one's belief in the church." All records of the incident, and Churchill's orders for it to be covered up, have mysteriously disappeared, with the Mod claiming all UFO files from before 1967 have been destroyed. But conspiracy theorists and UFO hunters suggest the British establishment hid, and is still hiding, proof that aliens have visited Earth. The Mod is rumored to be preparing to release a new cache of classified UFO files this year. Jason Chapman, who has written several books on the Churchill Memorandum, said, "The Mod has demonstrated in the past that it is capable of covering up a great many incidents. I believe it is possible that a former high-ranking military official would have knowledge of UFOs." The 46-year-old, who works for British defence contractor Buy Systems, said, "Someone, somewhere knows something. It's definitely not our world leaders. Such information is way above the pay grade of the Prime Minister." Perhaps sat at the back of the House of Lords there's a retired general, a relic left over from the Cold War, who has information which could prove there's a cover-up.